Hi guys, my name is Arleny for those that are new, and for those that have been subscribed, welcome back. I am so happy that you're here. If you have watched my previous vlogs, you may have heard... I just caught that on camera. Oh my god. There's like a thunderstorm happening right now, so if you hear thunder, that is why. But if you have heard me in the last couple of vlogs, you may hear that I've been into reading. I started reading, I think in March, I believe. I completely forgot, but I've been reading ever since, and I fell in love with this new hobby, and I'm just so happy that I found a hobby that's not something that I'm just gonna like, you know, pick up and then put down. But like honestly, I feel like I'm gonna be reading for, I don't even know how long, but hopefully a long time, because I've really been enjoying just opening a book, getting into the character, getting to the worlds of reading, and then just, you know, closing it, saying my thoughts, and then opening another one. It's just so much fun reading. And yeah, I wanted to do a reading vlog today because I've been reading a book. I wanted to, I don't know, vlog it. I love watching booktubers. I just got into that, so I've been watching Haley, Sarah, and I believe Destiny, those are their names. I've been watching their reading vlogs for a couple weeks now, and I've enjoyed every single vlog of theirs, so I was like, I want to film one, so thanks to them for the inspo. I am also going to give you guys some summer recommendations because I am in my summer reading era. I'm into the summer reading, and I want to tell you guys some books I've read and some books that I want to read. So the book that I'm reading in this vlog is Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. And if you haven't read When in Rome, this is the second book of the series, and I love When in Rome, and I'm loving this book. I am this much into the book, and I have this much left, so basically halfway through the book. And I actually started this last night, which I'm going to include those clips here. Oh, she's talking about Amelia now. So cute. Oh my god. So I just finished reading chapter 1, and I already know I'm gonna love this book. I'm a very slow reader, y'all, so it takes me quite a while to like read. But I'm hoping that I become faster, and if I had the audiobook, like, it would help me read it much faster, because like I like reading the audiobooks because when they read it, they actually like read it like a character. So if it's like a guy, like it sounds like a guy, but like in my head it just sounds like the same because like it's my voice. So yeah, but I couldn't find the audiobook, a free version, but I'm gonna continue reading onto chapter 2. You guys, I'm obsessed with this book, and I'm only on chapter 3. Oh my god, I gotta go quick. This book has me smiling so much. So I'm on chapter 3. It switches back and forth between Annie and Will. So like 2 chapters will have Annie and what she thinks, and then Will the next chapter. So I'm on Will. This is the first chapter with whatever Will is thinking about, and he's so fucking cute. He was like, he had like a 5-minute conversation with her, and then he was like, now I can't stop thinking about her. God, let me read you this one sentence that had me like, I can't. But never once did they give her the adjective that always sprung into my head when I saw her. Gorgeous. Anyways, just wanted to update you guys.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I reached the 50-page mark. I love this book. Oh my god. It feels like I'm reading, like I'm not reading, but like it feels like I'm watching a rom-com. That's why I've been loving Sarah Adams. Like When in Rome felt the same way. It felt like I was in a movie. It didn't feel like I was reading. And her books are really easy to read. Yeah, I did go past my time because I was like, I'm not stopping here. So I did reach the 50-page mark, and I'm actually gonna stop here. I'm about to update my Goodreads. If you want to follow me on there too, you can, to keep up with what I'm reading and what I want to read and stuff. And if you want like book recommendations, if you want to buddy read one day, like DM me on Instagram, we can buddy read, because like I would love to buddy read with someone. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving this book. Like it's the cutest thing ever, and I love how she jumped right into the story. Like there was no backstory, and if you wanted to, you could really read this book, but I would recommend recommend reading When in Rome just because you get to see more of the other characters too, but you don't really have to read the first book because like she explains it like a little bit here in this book, so you'll get a quick like little backstory while reading it. I'm a sucker for cheesy romance, y'all. Like if you're not into that stuff, then don't read this book, but I am. I love that shit.
Later that same evening.
So I read a little bit earlier and I'm on page 80 on chapter 11, and I'm loving this book so much. It's so good and I'm obsessed. It is currently 11:55 and I am literally gonna read as much as I can. My goal is to get to 150 by tonight, but we're close, at least 125, and then I'll see how far I can get. So before I'm like tired, but right now I'm not really tired. Overall, I'm really enjoying this book. But let's get to reading. I've never related so much to a character. Like, I'm reading about Annie and like what she thinks about, and like I think of the same way. Like, I'm literally her. Like, she's all sweet and nice and innocent, and like everyone thinks like she's like a goody two shoes or whatever, but like she doesn't want to be known as that. So it's like she's a hopeless romantic, like she's trying to find a man. That's literally me. So it is currently 1:47 in the morning, 1:48. I got a little carried away from reading, but I'm getting really tired, so I'm on chapter 16 on page 130. Tomorrow I'll wake up and at least read to 150 and then take a break, get ready for the day, and then I'm gonna try and finish this book by tomorrow. I'm not sure I can, but I probably can if I really wanted to. Sarah's writing is just, she knows how to make you feel like something, child. And it's kind of like similar to like When in Rome, you know, the guy's like, oh, like, I don't want to fall for her, like, I'm not looking for a relationship, but like we know damn well they gonna end up together. But it's just like, it's kind of similar to When in Rome, which I enjoy. And like, I know a lot of people don't like that, but I'm enjoying it because like I liked When in Rome, so this is like kind of similar. And I like how Amelia and like Noah make cameos here and there. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this book. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm really tired, and I will see you guys tomorrow. But yeah, I read up to that page last night, and then this morning I woke up, not even this morning, I literally woke up at 12 today because I slept in, and I read to page 160, so I am basically halfway through the book, and I'm gonna try and finish this book today. It is currently about to be 4, so... But I really have nothing planned today besides vlogging and then also reading. So I'm gonna take you guys along, be reading, and yeah, this is basically about Annie and Will. Annie's the sweet, innocent, not young, but like she's a sweet, innocent girl of the group. And then Will is like the sexy, bad boy, whatever energy. Even though like I've been reading about him and he's not giving me bad boy energy, but like he's just, you know, adventurous. He wants to have fun with his life. And Annie needs help, you know, with dating, because she thinks she's horrible at it, and she's trying to find her man to settle down because she's 26, I believe, and she wants to settle down, get married, have kids. Will has dated many women in the past, and you know, they came up with this idea like, let me help you practice how to date. And you know, feelings get involved, they start falling for each other, and like I'm a good chunk into this book, and like they're like going back and forth, like I like him but like I can't be falling for him and he's the same way, and it's like, it's a beautiful story so far, so I'm really excited to finish. And like, this will have you cheesing, kicking your feet up. Like, trust me, if you're like into that like rom-com movie-ish stuff, then this is the series for you to read. When in Rome and Practice Makes Perfect are the perfect like rom-com feeling books. Yeah, I wanted to start the vlog, but I'm gonna start reading now because I have to get a good chunk into this book, and I'm really excited to read it. So let's get into reading.
So different, cause others wouldn't even try. Nobody ever took the time. I get way too in my head about everything I do, figuring out what to say, cause it's so new. But you've been so patient, and I appreciate it. Wish I didn't get like this.
You guys, this book is literally like watching a movie. I can't. I love this book so much. Like, this last chapter that I read, it's literally a rom-com where the guy like climbs through her window and they're in her bed and they start like messing around with each other. Not like sexual, but like funny, like fun. Like, she's into books, and then he started reading her book out loud, and then she was trying to get the book, and you know, basically like that stuff. And it's so cute. I'm gonna continue reading, but I wanted to hop in and let you guys know. This is the perfect weather for me to read. I wish I was reading like a thriller though, but I don't like jumping to 3 different books. I like reading one book and then going to the next book, but I really wish I was reading a thriller right now, but this works too. So I'm gonna continue, and then I'll update you guys in a sec. Okay, so I'm on page 200 of the book, and I'm about to update it on my Goodreads. Nothing satisfies me more than going on Goodreads and like updating like whenever you stop, and then just seeing like the bar get closer and closer to the end, like seeing your percentage. I'm loving this book. Like I said yesterday, I relate so much to Annie, and like I love her. Like, I want her life. I want a sexy man to come into my life. Right, Sky? We need a sexy man in our life. Hi, Sky. Yeah? She's just been here chilling while I read. She got scared of the storm, so she was all cuddled up on me. She's all better now. So I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna eat, and then we'll continue to read. This book is like 315 pages, so I have like 100 and something left. So I think I can finish it by tonight though, because I really want to see what happens, and I'm really into this book. So I'm gonna eat something, and then we'll continue to read.
A few moments later.
Alright, mi gente bella, I took a break, I ate, and then I had some ice cream, watched some YouTube videos, was on TikTok for a little bit, and it is currently 6:46, and I am gonna set myself a goal to like read at least 50 pages, and then take another break to, you know, get ready for bed, and then get in bed, and then finish the last pages of this book. Yeah, I like setting these like goals for myself, like read 50 pages, take a little break, and then read 50 more, just so I won't like put myself in like a slump and then not want to read. So, you know, I love me a good challenge, a challenge that I can do. So I'm gonna get to reading, so yeah. fun to read because one thing could happen and Annie would think like, oh my god, probably thinks I'm this and that. And then in Will's chapter, he thinks the complete opposite or sometimes the same thing that she's thinking. And I'm like, it's so cute. And I'm at the part where he's like taking care of her while she's sick. And nothing makes me more happy than like when a guy takes care of the woman he loves. Even though he's like, I don't love her. Bitch, we all know you love her. So, it's on motherfucking blame. Guys, this book is too much. I'm surprised I'm not like sobbing. I got like teary-eyed, but it's too freaking much. I'm on chapter 32, page 271. I know I went a little 20 pages over my limit, but I couldn't stop. Like, I'm gonna take a little break. I'm about to like get ready for bed, and then I'm gonna read and finish this book. Alrighty, y'all. While I take off my makeup, I'm actually gonna take this time to give you guys some book recommendations for like the summer, or if you're just looking to get into books. I have some books that literally have changed my life and I am obsessed with. Like, I have like a lot of stuff going on in my head, so when I'm reading, like, I need the book to like really keep me entertained and like have me turning the page, because if not, I'm just gonna be like bored the whole time. Even though like I'm not the type of reader to like, oh, if I don't like this book, I'm not gonna finish it. Like, even if it's boring the hell out of me, I'm gonna finish the book because that was my goal in the first place. So yeah, like the book I've read, The Seven Husband of Evelyn Hugo, I saw that book everywhere on my TikTok For You page, and Leslie let me borrow it, and she was saying that it wasn't like she didn't really like it. So that's how I know me and Leslie kind of have like the same kind of taste in like books, because I didn't enjoy the book. I was like, okay, like I don't get what the hype was. Like there was like, I don't know, there was something missing about that book, so I gave it like a 3 out of 5 stars, because yeah, it was like a cool story, but like I was wanting more. Like TikTok has hyped it up so much, so I was expecting a lot more. Okay, the first book I would recommend if you want to get into that summer feeling, The Spanish Love Deception. I love that book. I gave that book a 4 out of 5 stars. It was just amazing. Like I got the summer vibes of it. It was basically about like a fake dating trope, so like if you like that and you want to like read into that, highly recommend The Spanish Love Deception. And it was about like her sister's wedding based in Spain, so like you already know the summer vibes are there. And like I love Erin so much. Oh my god, I just love that book and I recommend it so much, so I highly recommend that book. I don't have that book with me because Sadi borrowed it, so she was reading it while she was here, but she didn't get to finish it, and I love that book. And also the first book of the series that I'm reading right now, which is When in Rome. I love that book so much. The summer vibes are there. So, and it's not based in Italy or whatever. It's like a small town called Rome, Kentucky, I believe. I forgot, but yeah, it's a great book. I love that book. The next book would be The Summer of Broken Rules. I don't have that with me because I let Leslie borrow it, but I really enjoyed that book. I gave that book a 4 out of 5 stars as well. It like the summer vibes are there, like from the beginning of the book to the very end. Like it's just a very, very good book. It's like about this like family that plays like this game Assassin or whatever, and then like she teams up with this guy that she ends up falling for, and they like team up to like, you know, do like play the game and stuff. And it's like really cute because like there's like a lot of like summer vibes in that book, and I really enjoyed reading it. It felt like I was like in a little town or whatever, in a little summer town for the summer. I really like that book. I also read this book called Love and Gelato. I gave that a 3.8 out of 5 stars. I didn't really enjoy the book. It was kind of like boring me. Like the whole concept of the book was about this like girl that her mom passed away, and her dying wish was to go spend time with her father in Italy. And she goes, and like she has a journal there that her mom like wrote in while she was in Italy, and then yeah, like she finds out stuff about her mom, yada yada. But it took so long for the journal part to actually start, so I was just kind of bored. I was like, all right, like let's get to the point. And then at the end it got really good, so that's why I gave it a 3.8, because at first it was like a 3 star for me, but then I was like, I'm gonna give it a 3.8 because the ending was really good. So if you want to read it, you can read it. Like I said, this is my opinion, so like it might not be the same opinion for you, but that was my opinion on the book. And if you really want to like read a good ass book, Love in Other Words, oh my god, I absolutely love that book. I literally have it here. Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren. So good. Like I read this book for the book club when we first started, and like I gave this like a 4-star out of 5, but then I recently pushed it up to 5 because I haven't stopped thinking about this book. Like, and I'm planning on rereading it this summer because it gives me like the summer vibes. Like it's like a childhood friends to lovers, but like there's like a 10-year gap or whatever where they don't talk or anything, and then they like meet up, and then like, you know, feelings get involved. It's just honestly the perfect book if you really want to start reading. Like this is like one of my favorite reads of this year so far, and I love it so fucking much. So highly recommend. Okay, another book that's like kind of similar to Love in Other Words is Every Summer After. I recently just read that book this past week, and I honestly really like that book. Yes, it was kind of similar to like the summer vibes of Love in Other Words. Like it was like childhood friends, and then they don't speak for a couple years, and then they meet up again, and then they like, you know, the feelings get involved again. But I could definitely tell both books apart, and I really love both of them. But honestly, Love in Other Words just has a place in my heart forever. Yeah, if you want to like read Every Summer After for like the summer vibes, because the summer vibes are there. Like that's a 5 out of 5 for the summer vibes, and a 4 out of 5 stars for the like story and stuff. So I really enjoyed reading that book. The recent read that I just read before starting Practice Makes Perfect is Happy Place by Emily Henry. That was like a life-changing book for me. That book changed my life. Like this is the first book I gave a 6 out of 5 stars because she did such an amazing job communicating how like friendships growing up and like, you know, becoming adults can change, and like how scary it is. And also like breakups, even though I've never been through a breakup, but like I felt like I have, because like the way she wrote it in the book, and then the pressure of like parents on like how they sacrifice everything for you, and they expect you to, you know, come out a certain way and like choose a certain career, and if you don't, like you'll feel like you disappointed them, and like you feel like you're not doing enough. And she just, oh my god, I love that book so much. It's definitely gonna be a reread for me every year because it's just such a beautiful message, and like it had me laughing, sobbing. Like I would recommend that book too if you really want to like get into reading too. Love in Other Words is a good book, and also Happy Place to start your reading journey. And then if you saw, I think like 2 vlogs ago, I believe, I don't really remember, but I chose Beach Read for the book club. I haven't read this book yet, but I'm planning on reading it in July. I think I may take this on my trip that I'm going on to read, but I also want to get like a good chunk into the book because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna read as much as I want to on the trip because it is a short trip. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this because I heard it has a beautiful message behind it, and I think I'm gonna love Emily Henry. Like I'm just gonna be buying her books every time she comes out with a book because I read Book Lovers, and that's a really good book too. I love that book as well, and Happy Place was amazing, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna be amazing too. But those are just some of the books I've read so far. I have I have like 40 books I want to read. I have so many books, so I'm just like so excited to like get into reading more, and like I don't know, like I'm excited to like tell you guys. If you guys want more like reading vlogs like this and like book recommendations, I would definitely do them because I love yapping my ear off about books, and I love just talking. So I could just really do these videos for you guys if you want. Oh, I'm actually gonna show you guys the next couple of books I'm gonna read because Leslie let me borrow some more books, so let me grab them and I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so if you watch the beach vlog trip or whatever, you know we went to like the LBI book swap, I believe, and I got 2 books. I got Red, White, and Royal Blue, and this was literally $6. Like what the fuck? Like I got 2 books for $12. That's a fucking deal, like let me tell you. And then I also got Me Before You. I'm not sure when I'm gonna read these 2 books because I don't know if Leslie, Laura, and I and Sadie wanna like buddy read this book, so I'm gonna just hold off to reading this one. Yeah, and I'm not sure when I'm gonna read this book either, but I heard really good things about it, so I'm really excited to read this. Just not sure when. And then these are the 3 books Leslie let me borrow plus Practice Makes Perfect. I have Love on the Brain. I love The Love Hypothesis. Like that book is so good. If you haven't read it, please do. It's so fucking good. Like I love Adam. Oh my god. So I'm really excited to read Love on the Brain. This is like the 2nd book, but it's not like a series. It's just like another book she came out with, and I heard really good things about this, so I'm really excited to read it. And then she just came out with this one, Love Theoretically I don't know how to fucking say it like quick. So this is the second book, not the second book, the third book she came out with, and I heard so many things about it. So many good things too. So I am so excited to read this. Like, just by the cover, I know I'm gonna love it. And then Leslie was like, you have to read The Housemaid. So this is a thriller though, so this is like full 180 from romance. So I'm really excited because Leslie said it was good, and like I heard on TikTok that this is really good too. Yeah, I don't know which order I'm gonna do it, but we're gonna figure it out. Obviously I'm gonna read this book and then this book, because like this book came out second from The Love Hypothesis and this one just came out, so like I just want to follow the order. And I think Adam makes a cameo in this one, so like I'm so excited to read. But yeah, if you guys want an update and like keep up with these books and how I like them, follow me on Instagram and also on my Goodreads, because I love sharing like books on my Instagram story and stuff. And then also on my TikTok I sometimes film like a little like book talk video just to like switch it up a little bit. And yeah, you can follow me on there, keep up with what I read. And if you guys want more vlogs like this, please let me know. But my makeup is off now and I'm about to get into bed to finish Practice Makes Perfect. I am so excited. So yeah, let's get to bed and let's get to finishing this book. Bro, these two don't just kiss and make up right now. They can't hide like their feelings. Like when it comes to like talking to each other, they're just like really open. Like she was like, are you avoiding me? And he was like, yes. Are you avoiding me? Yes, but I'm still confused. And then he was like, same. I miss you though. And then she was like, I miss you too. Bro, if y'all don't just fucking kiss and make up right now.
We used to have each other's playlists. No, used to be each other's best friends. Yeah, and now we go our separate pathways, but your heart's still in mine. Yeah, and maybe we could try it next week again, but I don't wanna think we're toxic, but who cares?
Okay, so I'm on chapter 40. I have this chapter and then the epilogue, but this is already a 5-star read. Oh my god, I love this book so fucking much. I just love. So we're gonna push through. We're gonna finish this last chapter, so let's get into it. Just finished the book. As you can tell, I was literally crying. Like, this book is so cute and so good. 5 out of 5. Oh my god. Like, Sarah Adams, her writing just makes you feel so, I don't even know, but like, god, my standards are so high right now. Like, Dios. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this book. Now I gotta text Leslie. I'll be like, Leslie, if you want to feel like that rom-com feeling, like, oh, read these books. Read When in Rome and Practice Makes Perfect. And I heard her other book, Cheat Sheet, is kind of like the same vibe. So like, I really want to read that book too. And I can't. Like, the little gestures he does for Annie, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna like spoil it for you, but like, the ending had me sobbing, obviously. So I go on my Goodreads and I'm gonna rate it. Okay, well, this is the end of my reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this little like reading vlog. I know it's like different from my channel, I guess, because I never do any of these like reading stuff, but I'm getting into reading. Let me know if you guys want more reading vlogs and I'll def do them, because I seriously just enjoy just reading, and like I feel like people enjoy seeing my reactions of reading books like this. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Let me know in the comments down below what videos you would like to see in the future. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!